The weather is beautiful for March, and I'd rather be enjoying the beautiful French countryside and discovering impressive fairy tale chateaux, like this one at Rochefoucauld. Perhaps even catching up with expat mates from England. But instead, I've been making a start on reclaiming years of overgrowth in the garden. I've been told to recycle as much as I can because I'll need a lot of this stuff for the wood burner later in the year. But I just can't resist a good bonfire. A storm in February damaged some of the fruit trees, so it's a clean-up operation too. But I get so absorbed in the outdoors I completely forget I'm supposed to be somewhere else. I was invited out by some friends for Sunday lunch, but I thought it was Sunday evening dinner, and it's at a restaurant called the Mad Hatters. So I was in the garden doing all my fire burning and chopping wood, and now I've had to just mad dash across the county. So I'm very, very late for a very important date. I'm not usually this late, but my friends take it in good humour, and of course, there are worse offenders.
Although the words punctual and Karen normally don't feature in the same sentence unless the word not.
I like the idea of the Karen factor though. Does that mean add an extra half
The
hour?
K factor, yeah, the Karen factor.
Yeah, normally we would do that.
In France, we say that some people are worth waiting for, and that they should always be late. This kind of people should always be late because they are worth waiting for.
Oh, that's a nice thing.
I was really, really late today.
You were worth waiting for.
What was I worth waiting for? Are you sure?
And it's nice to know you just had a shower as well. You didn't come straight from the garden.
Only star people are worth.
Who said that? The restaurant is a short drive from the village of Cornay and does the most delicious Sunday roast. But while we eat, I can't help but notice that my friend Karen's gorgeous little dog Biff is not with us today.
Come on,
tell me, why is Biff not allowed to come here?
Because he killed a cockerel. It was an expensive rare breed cockerel
dismembered
as well.
it in front of the assembled diners on a snowy winter's day.
He did a victory parade with it. It was a snowy winter day. I took him out for a little walk.
It was actually a prize, beautiful cockerel, wasn't it?
It was a special, because I offered to pay for it, and it's a special breed of cockerel.
Ooh, naughty Biff, and he certainly missed out on a great lunch. It's Monday morning and I'm on my way to see how the Neighbours are getting on with their renovation project.
Hello.
So what are you going to be doing this afternoon then?
Well, I'm working up the back on the sink unit, and Chris is working on the steps, so every now and then I have to stop off and help him with steps, and we're going to make some bread and stuff like that.
Chris and Rory's house is built into bedrock on the side of a hill, which means you have to climb up to the first floor in order to reach the rear garden. I think they've taken on a huge project, but I admire their determination. Wow, it's a sweeping staircase.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm just going to measure out where the steps go, which I think the first one will be to here, and give me a gauge as to whether I need to go in another block at that level. Rory, see where I am? I've just put it in temporarily where the string is. Do I need to go in at that level another block? I feel I do.
These guys could probably bring in the builders to do most of the heavy work, but they're both retired, so for them this is more of an occupation, a hobby almost, and they're doing it at their own pace too. The question is, will any of it ever be finished?
Rory levelled a lot of that lot last year.
Nearly level.
Nearly level, not quite right yet.
Fixing the roof though does need professional help, but Rory's none too impressed with French builders.
We go French artisan, you know. Yeah, they'll do it one day.
Well, if it helps, I'm still waiting to have my doors finished, and of course the veranda's not done because they can't creppy it when the weather's bad.
But we're talking house roof here. We're talking one day it's going to rain.
Yeah, true.
And does he care?
I love the fact you've got your kilt on today.
Well, I've always got my kilt. Well, usually, if it's warm enough.
Next time, I'll show you one neighbour who got their renovations just right, and they're more than happy to pass on their building contacts too. Plus, I finally start unpacking years of hoarding as I start to turn my house into a home.